What's going on, Fortnite fam? Chapter 7 is here, and some people are calling it one of the best starts to a season in a long time, with millions of returning players, brand new mechanics, a fresh map, and new reasons to grind. Let's get right into the mix. First up, almost everything is new. The POI, some of the mechanics, the 200 pump, you even got the tsunami back into the game, which changes things up from the battle bus and how you used to drop to how you play the game in pubs now. We even got major drops in the game, like Loot Labs, where you got Peterbot and Pollo returning to the game. Peterbot says he's streaming everything in December, so plenty of things to watch as these tournaments do roll out. You got Battlewood Boulevard, where Kanata and Ark are claiming as their own. They're a new team that is hungry for success, especially Ark coming from NA West. And then you got what could be one of the best POIs, and excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, but Wonky Land, where you got Clicks and Higgs already claiming it as their own. There's so much loot there, and there's ways to get even more. I'll follow that up in a separate video, but this season is so jam-packed. There'll be a later video with more secrets, how to get the mythics, looting the core in Loot Labs, but already this season, the drops feel like you can almost have a game-winning spot anywhere you land on the map, which is important because of the tournaments coming this season. Speaking of tournaments, I already made a tweet about some of the tournaments that are coming at least up into December leading into 2026, which there hasn't been much spoken about from Epic Games, but the currently known tournaments are the Duo Victory Cash Cup, the Duo Console Zero Build Victory Cash Cup, the Duo Reload Victory Cash Cup, and the Solo Series. Of course, there's going to be evals and some rank cups along with the Unreal $1 million tournament. The requirements for that one are simple. Your account level needs to be 350, and you just need Unreal in ranked. And then queue up on December 20th, where it's kind of being talked about as this year's Winter Royale. Some regions, the top 2,000 duos will earn money. NA West top 500. Not sure how good I'm going to do, or if I'm even going to try, because my eyes will be peeled wanting to watch this one at twitch.tv/Jacob Mvpr. Make sure I'll see you guys there. But during the course of this one, I'm going to be breaking down so many competitive moments, so many drops, so make sure you guys there giving that FNCS hype. But just looking at the map right now, no matter what tournament it is, it just seems like, again, like I said earlier, you could almost win a game from any single drop, especially with the way some of these zones have been going, especially with the addition of the wingsuit, which there's different ways to glide. I'm going to show you guys that one as well, but make sure you guys just keep an eye out on all the upcoming videos and shorts that I'll be releasing later. All right, guys, I'm going to very quickly show you guys how to get the Mythic Iron Pump Shotgun, or at least a 33% chance at acquiring said shotgun. You want to go over towards Ripped Riptides. There's 6 different stakes here that'll help you along your journey to lift the weights that you need in order to get the iron pump. One spawns here, one spawns here, and there's 2 different buildings on this side that they do spawn at as well. That's at least 4 of the needed 6 stakes. I'm gonna show you how to quickly grab the ones that I usually grab, because it creates like a pretty good path in order to grab the stakes that you need. I kind of just make sure to redeploy here all the way at the edge. It's going to eventually get you the lowest drop versus everybody else in front of you that is kind of stuck gliding. May not be by much, but at least it's something. Like I told you, it's going to be in this building here on the 2nd floor, this building here, and then I'll show you where the 3rd and final one is at. Slide in here, come around the corner. It's right here. Very, very easy. Second one is just as easy as well. You come into this building here, turn the corner, and again, it is on the grill, ready to go, cooked up. Make sure you guys check your guys' internal temperature, make sure your steak is good. And then the last and final one that I'm going to show you out of the 6 that do spawn here is going to be in this room here, or there's one at the very pizza place over there. But this one is quickly and easy enough that it creates a good path of loot. Just in case somebody jumps on me here, I got a shotgun, and then you attempt to lift. You're going to quickly attempt to lift this here. It takes infinitely longer if you did not grab those stakes, so please do not try this if you're contested. And voila! The Pinpoint Iron Pump Shotgun Mythic Edition will have you fragging out like a pro. Now this guy can get it. We'll throw a nade first. We'll start it off with that. Boom! 164 to the dome. Boom! 100 there. Missed the second shot, but that's okay. Be careful, because this guy, if he gets close, he's going to deal a lot of damage. You take him out, and now you have my Iron Pump Shotgun, and you have mobility. taking out the lobby has never been easier. All right, in this next one, you saw we already have the Mythic Iron Pump Shotgun. We're going to attempt to get the Mythic Enforcer AR as well. You need a car for this one, so that's why it's only useful in actual pubs and rank settings. That way you can go ahead and hop in. What I use is the Batmobile. You come down to this area just north of Classified Canyon. You hit the ramp. You hit the boost at the right time. You go soaring across. Fireworks go off. And guess what? You get a chance at the Enforcer Mythic. We didn't get it this time, but we did get a gold pistol. We also did get a purple AR. Sometimes you get chug jugs. Sometimes you get other heals. This time, we only got the purple. But at least we got our Mythic shotgun, right? Now that you have access to the 2 secret Mythic items and how to get those, I'm going to show you how to get 3 more Mythic items. All you got to do is find the bosses around the map. I'm going to give you a little bit of a drop spot, a hint of where some of these bosses could spawn, but it's random. It's different every single game. And once you take down one of these bosses, you have a decision to make, a responsibility. It drops not only a Mythic item, but a chance to be the boss themselves. Each boss does come with a different ability, one having 0 point, one having shield regeneration. They also have mythic weapons that drop. The caveat is, the trade-off is you cannot drop it once you actually activate and pick up that boss. You are stuck with it, so you do have one less item slot, but you get infinite stamina. There's so many perks. The only other one that is a downfall is you're marked around the map for the rest of the game, kind of a beacon, a UAV of sorts that you got to watch out for if anybody else is feeling like W King the boss. So if you're ready to fight, if you're one of those players that likes to take interaction after interaction and key player after player, this might be it for you. But otherwise, you might not want to pick it up if the cost is too much. But it's also how you get the mythic weapons. You do not need to activate the boss in order to pick up these mythic weapons, and these mythic weapons are actually pretty good, so be on the lookout for these bosses when they do spawn. But taking a look at the rest of the loot pool for this season, I think it's actually pretty simple but sweet at the same time. Competitive does lack some of these weapons like the shockwave grenades, but even if it does have it in it, I'm fine with that. You got the iron pump shotgun, which is honestly one of my favorite shotguns in quite a long time. Even if you end up with the twin hammer shotguns, if you play around their strengths, they still do pack a big punch. I don't see myself picking up the SMGs and the pistol too much, but if you do land off spawn and need a weapon, they do their purpose. Essentially, they are able to win you some fights off spawn, especially against some low builds. You tear through those pretty easily. The sniper is also in the game, but you know, it's not as strong as it once was, but we all know how snipers can be, especially with surge trading in the meta. You will not find the Forsaken bow, or the blade I should say, in competitive games. That one's going to stick to rank, but you also have the self revive device, so even if you're a 1v1 for the end game and you down that player, the game will not end because they have a chance to self-revive. So these end games are going to be pretty chaotic, with the addition of being able to roll around while you're down, now having self-revive. I've seen so many different crazy scenarios already with players surviving while down because of that roll mechanic. Fishing is here. Chug jugs are in here. There are also plenty of ways to acquire those chug jugs that are not the normal, the carnival mini games, the way you get the mythic iron pump shotgun. It also does tend to drop a chug jug if you don't get the iron pump. Same thing with the Enforcer AR. Chug jugs do drop there as well. I'm liking this new loot pool for this season. I'm curious to see what makes it into the $1 million Unreal Ranked tournament, because it's based off of ranked, but the loot pool for competitive and ranked are a little different. Let me know what you guys think about all these changes for this season. I'm up. I got 2 thumbs up. I'd give it 3 if I could, but I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite addition? Is it the knock and roll? Is it the loot? Is it the mythic weapons? Or is it the simple, fun, unique ways to acquire the mythic weapons? Are you ready for those tournaments? Which one are you guys looking for? Let me know in the comments below, and be on the lookout for the next video, because all of Chapter 7 secrets will be exposed.